Here it comes. And off, a multi-chaser all right, slow there was Made Time, bit of speed out wide the track, there we go, Thrilling Galaxy pushing along the inside, there is Need to Chill, round the outside, Oh Power Darcy, back then out to Arizona Sky and Frankincense, further back in Transit, multi-chaser towards the tail, Brilliant Ava, Made Time, on the corner, Thrilling Galaxy, Oh Power Darcy, Thrilling Galaxy, Oh Power Darcy, then we go to Need to Chill out wide the track, would have been Frankincense, that's followed back there now by Arizona Sky, Brilliant Ava, and towards the tail of the field there, we would have had Made Time, never really got into the race at any stage. Thrilling Galaxy fresh up to do the job. Set. Off. Lucky Man all right out wide the track. There we go to our Heisenberg, and wider still It's the Dream pours it on to the bend. They go. Our Heisenberg holds the lead from It's the Dream down to the inside of runners there now is Elephant Trunk out wide of their Lucky Man getting pushed out wide. Oh Power Michelle, Blue Bloomers, Bok for room and towards the tail Montana. Oh Power Born opening up big time though is our Heisenberg stepping away nicely, trying to kick into the race comes Elephant Trunk finishing the race out pretty strongly too, and they're followed further back there now by Oh Power Michelle. Our Heisenberg holds second. Across there was Elephant Trunk tidy. They're followed back there now by Oh Power Michelle, Blue Bloomers, Montana, and towards the tail of the field, Oh Power Born, Lucky Man, and It's a Dream. Race number 3, round it comes. Favoured off the inside. And racing gets away right. Oh Power Shackley, Slow Jetson, Quaker, Early Speed, Pirate Law goes to lead. Oh Power Shackley, followed down on the inside of runners. Oh Power Sam, Oh Power Karen trying to push into the race. There is Mockingjay towards the tail of the field there now. Legal Aid and push back there. Oh Power Karen down the back. Pirate Laws open them up. Oh Power Shackley stretches. Then we get back to Oh Power Sam, Mockingjay, Jetson, Quaker, Legal Aid towards the tail of the field. Jesse Pinkman, Oh Power Karen. Up they come though, and all the way here. Pirate Law nice. Then we go Oh Power Shackley, Oh Power Sam. They're followed back there now by Mockingjay, Jetson, Quaker, Legal Aid. And the two at the tail of the field there on crossing would have been Oh Power Karen. And back there too, what was that other runner? And there was that to Jesse Pinkman back towards the tail. 3, 1 and 2 as it really starts to tumble down here now. Set ready. And we're off. Getting away, Lagoon Mac showing a bit of speed out wide. There is Fortis Flyer, and driving up between them, Lagoon Mac goes to lead from Fortis Flyer, and behind runners there is Hersky, followed there by Mr. Darcy, pretty handy. Down in the paint there too, Bill Rush, he's followed further back in transit there now by Procrastination, Jetson, Ginny, Idle Leanne with plenty to do. Off the top they come, and Lagoon Mac in front, trying hard, and behind there is Fortis Flyer. Kicking into the race is Hersky, big time, and in behind runners there now is Bill Rush. They swing for home. We've got to charge. Fortis Flyer still there and will kick away. Fortis Flyer will get home here now. We've got a line up here. Hersky was there, Bill Rush was there. Up there too was Idly and Mr. Darcy in that pack. Followed towards the tail of the field, Lagoon Mac, Procrastination, Jetson, Ginny. Set and ready, 318 round it comes. Off, Getting away nicely there was Lady Rose out wide of the track. There we go to Whisper Magic, and behind them there is Brittany Star down on the inside. Percentage Girl Calzini tries to kick the outside in trouble though. Contemporaneous and dropping to the tail of the field. There is Teeparita and Force on the corner. Lady Rose still kicking. Inside here comes Pinochle. Pinochle, Lady Rose. Then we go to Percentage Girl, and behind them there was Whisper Magic. Followed back then our Teeparita and Force, Contemporaneous, and Taylor's Brittany Star. Calzini, you're going to shock her. Too good to the two from Mullane's Kennels here. Getting away nicely here. Cyclone Lucy puts 1 or 2 on them out wide of there. Our Jack Attack. The inside there is Corborn Tish. Sacred Canyon gets a shuffle. Round the outside of that goes Popcorn Sutton. Pink Bouquet, and dropping the tail there is Big Time Dasher. On the corner, Cyclone Lucy still kicks. Rail opening up here now for Corborn Tish. Cyclone Lucy home. Popcorn Sutton late. Corborn Tish was there. Then we've got a line up here. Pink Bouquet, our Jack Attack, Sacred Canyon. And towards the tail of the field here on crossing would have been a Big Time Dash, and never really got into the race at all. Number 10 all the way. Cyclone Lucy. And round it comes. Open class sprinters set ready. Racing, Bright Star missed it a stripe, but there she goes, followed there by Miss Universe. Further back in transit there, we've got Razzo, followed round there by Yabari's Handy, the big boy. Further back there we go to TK Yapper off the track a little bit there. Calamity Free, Explosivosity, they come for home. And Yaboa stretches down the outside, and he goes past Yaboa, Bright Star. Then we go the way here of TK Yapper. A good line up the minors there. We would have had Razzo there, Miss Universe was there, Calamity Free was there. And towards the tail of the field there on crossing. Would have been, that was Explosivosity, never really got warm this afternoon. Drops in towards the tail. Round we go. Set, ready. We're off. Getting away nicely there would have been Cortez Flyer out wide of the track. There was Mr. Mumbles driving up between runners. There we go to a Tongariro. Round the outside goes Big Jamesy. They're followed further back in transit here by Prairie Katrina. Further back there, Cortez Flyer goes back Miss Valicet. And last of all, there's Sandog again. Up they come, and a Tongariro will kick you home. A Tongariro, Armis to stay. What a run that. And then we get back there now to Mr. Mumbles, Cortez Flyer. It's come at them again. Further back was Miss Valicet. To Big Jamesy back there with Prairie Katrina and Sandog again. About there. We're off. Uncle Romilly comes out humming and showing speed out wide. There we go to Power Pearl. Wider still Jetson Lord John. Trouble into the bend. Power Pearl cut a few off, including Even 7 got a bit of a chop back there. Lockett and Eddie followed round the outside of runners there now towards the tail. Zalia, and back there too would have been Walter Mitty. The other one back with the play Who Rocks. Off the top they come. Uncle Romilly, Jetson Lord John. Gap in the field. Power Pearl. Jetson Lord John starts to lengthen at any sort of odds. Jetson Lord John, Uncle Romilly. Then we go Power Pearl, Photos Even 7, Lockett and Eddie. They're followed back towards the tail of the field. Zalia, Who Rocks, Walter Mitty. Race number 10. Bunny about to roll. Second leg of the quaddie, first of a trip. Round it comes favourite, the 2. Racing. Premier Osti gets away nicely and get a cheap early lead. That's followed round the outside here by Regaza Gina. In behind runners there we go to Carrots Prince as they go past the first time. Then 2 or 3 back there. Down in the paint is Thrilling Evie. That's pretty handy. Off the track a little bit. Regaza Gina goes back a place or 2. Further back still Corborn Gracie, Mrs. Punting. And at the back of the field, Chateau Nerf Rama Reason. Off the top they come. The further they go, Premier Osti stretches them out. Premier Osti in front to Thrilling Evie will run to the line strongly and getting home good. Thrilling Evie, Premier Osti starts to stagger. Thrilling Evie, Premier Osti, Thrilling Evie. Then we go the way here now of Regaza Gina. Gap in the field. We would have had Mrs. Punting, Rama Reason, and towards the tail of the field would have been Chateau Nerf, Carrots Prince, and Corborn Gracie. Put the big break on them. That was the winning of the race. Wouldn't want to go too much further, but has got home the 2. Will beat the 7 and the 8. Set. We're off. For Pretty Chic up with the lid, but does show a bit of early speed with Talk and Fancy Outfighter. There we go to Ruby Murray. They're followed down on the inside of runners. All got here, just moves out a little bit further back in transit. There would have been Cool Marlowe, followed back there now by Good Return, Rock and Fancy. And there's one tailed off, broken down. There was Don Draper. Off the top they come. Talk and Fancy in front. Ruby Murray runs the rail out wider. There has got here Pretty Chic, nothing. Back there to Good Return. Further back there we go to Rock and Fancy. Up they come. The inside Talk and Fancy will get home. Then we go Ruby Murray, followed there now by God Air. Back there was Cool Marlowe, Good Return. They're followed back there by Rock and Fancy was back there, and the other one back there would have been Pretty Chic and breaking down Donnie Draper going into the first bend. Ready. We're off. Little Dreams comes out running, followed back there now by Lola's Quest. And where's Carlos? Followed a length or 2 back by Eldonza. Around the outside of runners there is Multicam Lad. Little gap in the field. There we go to that runner there is Brilliant Ashley, and dropping out towards the tail. Eldonza goes backwards on the corner. Little Dreams has skipped. Little Dreams, Multicam Lad. Then we got a tight here. We got to where's Carlos? Hashtag Joshua's getting home. They're followed further back still here by Brilliant Ashley. Back there was Lola's Quest, and further back still Corborn Kiwi and Eldonza. You've got another 8th by your name.